A lot of people new to the GC Index ask, what's it all about? Give us the headlines, and that's what I'm going to cover in the next few minutes. Now, broadly speaking, the GC Index is an organometric that measures energy for impact, how people like to make an impact and a contribution at work. It's not about personality, indeed it's independent of personality, and you'll see how that unfolds as I take you through the descriptions. Now, the GC Index is made up, the model is made up of 5 areas of impact, and I'll go through each in turn. Let me just tell you what they are. So, game changer, strategist, playmaker, implementer, and polisher. Let me tell you briefly what you can expect of each one of those. So those of you familiar with the GC Index will understand more of the complexity, but the easiest way to understand it is in terms of the 5 Ps. Starting with game changers. What you can expect of game changers at work is possibilities, but it's more than that, it's creative possibilities. Game changers bring that possibility-centered thinking that can underpin transformational change within organisations. Strategists look for patterns and trends in the world. They make sense of data, whether that's hard data or soft data. They see patterns and they use those patterns as a basis for prediction and as a basis for planning. What do we see in our markets? What are the patterns that might emerge, they may ask? What does that tell us about the future? What does that suggest we should be planning for? Our implementer is about practicalities. They like to get things done and they can be relied upon to deliver tangible outcomes. So there's a very practical, operational focus on delivery. For our polishers, the P is progress. Polishers don't like to stand still and can be awfully restless when it comes to progress. And that progress will fuel continuous improvement, innovation, the pursuit of excellence. They have an eye for seeing how things can be improved and will become hugely frustrated if they aren't able to focus that need for progression. And finally, our playmaker. Now, playmaker is about people. That may seem overly simplistic, but what we're describing here in playmakers is someone whose approach to work, to leadership, is to seek consensus and collaboration. They will take responsibility for groups and teams making decisions, but without imposing their own agendas. Their focus is on people and inclusion.